In fact, if you look up my name on those days, it was being tweeted by a hell of a lot more than 10,000 people. In fact, I'm doing that for you right now. So anyway, long story short, gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
Just know it doesn't matter what you do, people will always make up stories. The real Boogie fans won't buy into anything that doesn't come straight from Daddy's mouth.
Long story short, I can't fucking believe this shit. Long story short, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, man. You know? Long story short, I'm not built for this fucking kind of hate. It's hard enough when it's just a couple of hundred assholes on Reddit. It's a lot fucking harder when it's the entire fucking internet. It feels like the entire fucking internet. I'm not built for this shit. So my plan here is to wait until till this blows over, and hopefully it will. And if it doesn't, I'm going to make it, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I just can't. I'm not built for this anymore. You know, I checked Twitter today, and I've got fucking, gotta get paid to get laid, y'all. You know.
Is hiring a professional social media manager a possibility?
It's really not.
Someone that can respond to the likes of Polygon on your behalf?
It's really
You're
not,
the best.
Unfortunately.
Love you, Boogie.
Unfortunately, it's really not, so. Unfortunately, it's really not. Unfortunately, it's really not. Here's what I can say. I'm exhausted. And David Cross, I was listening to David Cross the other day, and David Cross was talking about how Jesus Christ, I'm looking at these stats for my keyword, and wow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really understand how this website works. Long story short, I was trying to look up my Twitter stats for the days that after I did the podcast, but do not know how to fucking do this shit, man. Whew. Exhausting, man.
That sounds good to you.
All right, so let's talk about other stuff. How are you guys doing tonight? Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
What if you had people read your hate comments in funny voices? That's what I do. I find it funny.
Yeah, I guess what it really comes down to is I'm just not built that way. You know? Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
Hey, I love you, buddy. You have some people with influence behind you. Love you, man.
Yeah, here's something I will tell you. This is the Here's one of the biggest issues I'm having. Come here. Come here. Here's one of the biggest issues I'm having right now. Simply ignore the haters. I wish it worked that way, man. When your haters are just some asshole in a bedroom somewhere, that's easy to do. When your haters work for Polygon, when your haters work for Game of Sutra, when your haters work for one of the companies you love, that's when it becomes impossible to do that. It's when they have influence over you. That's people that have influence over you. And so that's one of the biggest issues. There's a lot of people who I have influence that have my back. There's plenty of people who have influence that have my back. I've heard.
Last one. Maybe get in touch with Jordan Peterson. Would be a good video opportunity and
Jesus
could potentially
Christ, that
help
kind of
you.
hate that guy
He
draws
got
you
the raw
kidding?
dog for a long time too. Every time I messed up on social media, I just give the snowflakes a cry face emoji and a wah.
And see, that's the problem. I don't want to hurt anybody. That's the problem.
Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
I don't want to hurt anybody. That's
I
the
would like
problem.
to offer help with dealing with this crap in any way I can. I would love to help with social media stuff for free. I'm a trans person who's been called transphobic, so I have experience dealing with BSHMU. Pop it altered_in on Twitch if you want.
Hey, I appreciate that, Zoe. That's very kind of you, and I appreciate your love and support. Here's what I will tell you, and this, Zoe ties into this, and Zoe, who knows, we might find a use for you, but here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. I have heard from a lot of people with some pretty serious influence who are LGBTQ streamers. Okay? And LGBTQ YouTubers. And they have all told me something very similar that you said, Zoe. Zoe. And so let me try to explain it to you in a very interesting way. So, she said that right now the community is fractured. And she said, several people said this, but somebody, I'm quoting somebody here. She said the community is fractured right now. And right now, there's a lot of people trying to redefine everything. And there's a lot of very hurt people out there and very scared people and people who can barely handle all the hate they're getting. And because of that, they're very angry. They are firing back very frequently with every salvo they have. And because they're so hurt, because they're so scared, because they're so confused, because they're so mad, a lot of the times they actually the community cannibalizes itself a little bit. And so, yes, it is entirely possible for a trans person to be called transphobic. It's entirely possible for a gay person to be called homophobic. And the reason is because it's a bunch of people who are in a lot of pain right now. They're being attacked by a lot of different people, and they're defending themselves. And I fully understand that. It's just fucking hard to handle, dude. I am just not built to be able to handle it. I'm just not built to be able to handle it. I'm just not built to be able to handle it. Hey, Seer, keep up the positivity. Thank you, Seer. And so that's the thing. I've been treated very, very well by a bunch of very prominent LGBTQ society members, LGBTQ community members. They've all slipped into my DMs and said, "You are fine. What you said is fine. You are fine. Don't worry about it. People took it the wrong way. I know what you meant. It's okay. What you meant is okay. You're a good guy. I know you have the best of intentions." I've heard it over and over and over again. Doesn't matter if I actually hurt somebody. Doesn't matter if I actually hurt somebody.
Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
Have you thought about taking a break from social media like H3?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about doing. That's exactly what I'm talking
Christian,
about.
but I pray for you daily, man. On
Hey,
a lighter
appreciate
note,
it, man.
please open another Pokemon booster box.
I think I have some Pokemon around here to open up, actually. We may have to do it. Here's what I'm saying, though. So at the end of July, if this shit has not fully blown over, I'm just going to delete it all. I'm just done. I don't think I might still make YouTube videos, but if I do, I'll turn off comments. I might still do Twitch streams, but if I do, I won't look at chat and I won't take donations. And I'm going to make a video explaining why I'm doing it. I'm going to explain that I couldn't handle the hate. I couldn't handle the backlash. I couldn't handle the way people attacked people. I couldn't handle the way that people try to tear me a brand new asshole. I couldn't handle the threats to my physical body. I couldn't handle the threats to my welfare. I couldn't handle the threats to my livelihood. I couldn't handle that stuff.
Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
Like most things, it will be forgotten in a week. People always hop on the shit train. Life's too short to worry about these crybabies. That podcast was hilarious and your true fans loved it.
And
if
see,
Logan Paul is so good, you will be fine, homie.
The problem is that's what you think, but we're 4 years into Gamergate and they're still hitting me about it. We're 4 years into Gamergate and they're still attacking me about it. You know what I'm saying? 4 years into Gamergate and I'm still getting attacked by that shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. 4 years later, and I'm still getting attacked by that shit. You know, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. So the chances of this blowing over in the next 4 years is really slim. What set this off tonight, for those of you who are not wondering, is someone sent a cop to my front door today.
Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
You have played a big part in turning my life around. I used to be angry and hateful. I was basically a sociopath as a young man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You helped me turn my life around. Knowing that I'm one of many, makes me cry. You have made so much positive change for me.
Yeah, someone did a welfare check on me today. There's somebody on Twitter. I don't want to give you their information. I don't want to tell you who they are. I won't tell you if they're male or female.
Gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
Remember, the number of your admirers far outweighs the number of your detractors. Focus on why they look up to you. Focus on the good you have done for them. No, you can't ignore the haters, but you can be grateful for your fans.
Anyway, thank you, my friend. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm trying my best. It's really fucking hard. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make. So tonight I engaged with somebody on Twitter. I slid into their DMs because they were retweeting my serial harasser. Somebody who for the last 2 years, 3 years, I interacted with a long time ago. He got some information on me, some docs. Basically, I argued with him in DMs. I disassociated with him in DMs. He shared those docs. And then on top of that, ever since then, he's been attacking me every single day. He tweets my name almost every single day. He takes things I say on Twitter. He takes things I say on Reddit. He takes things I say in videos. He takes things I say on stream. And he
gotta get paid to get laid, y'all.
And by Boogie, and I will tell you right now, you've done or said nothing that is even remotely bad or offensive, man. Keep being true to you, man. I love you and support you all the way. Boogie2020. You've inspired me so much and I appreciate you so much.
Hey, Tank, I tried to look up that address and I can't find it, so I don't know why. I'm going back all the way to June 18th. But I'm trying to find that person, but I can't find them.